This week, we're at the 130-year-old Hawkers market called Le Potet in Singapore. This centre has an endless variety of food stands, but it is perhaps most famous for the sauté stands. It's all delicious and people are absolutely destroying the sauté in quantities that you wouldn't believe. It's really impressive. Over at Tech Week, we saw some other impressive destruction. A local company that shreds hard drives. Let's take a look.
Secure Ninja.
Hi everyone, it's Andrew Howard from SecureNinjaTV and we're still at Tech Week in Singapore. I'm speaking to Mr. Vong from SAMS. Thank you for agreeing to talk to us, Mr. Vong.
Thank you, Andrew.
What does SAMS stand for, by the way?
Sustainable Asset Management Solutions.
And you're a Singaporean company?
Yes, we are in Singapore.
Excellent. Well, what we have here is a hard drive shredder. Now, this is something I teach all the time in cybersecurity, and I can show you pictures in books, but rarely do we get the opportunity to actually see the physical device. So this brute of a machine here is a 3.5-inch hard drive shredder, and over to my left we have an SSD shredder. Mr. Vong, what is the difference between these two devices?
Okay, this shredder is not limited only to 3.5. There's also the 2.5. So we have the larger ones, 3.5, and also 2.5, the smaller ones. Okay, so there are certain standards as to what the post-shred particle size would be. Okay, so as you can see, this will be the actual requirements. This DIN 66399 standards, and then these are basically the codes that they fall into. Okay, you can see all the standards here, and these are for hard drives, and these are for SSDs itself. Okay, right. Okay.
So I guess it depends on the size of the hard drive and how securely you want the data actually removed, deleted, destroyed.
Exactly.
So over here, actually, we can see a demonstration of the what are these called? Blades and pins, I think you said.
These are blades.
The blades.
These are blades.
And you would use different size blades for different size devices.
Exactly. The output, particle size output, is dictated by the width of the blades and also the number of sharp points within the blades itself.
Oh, excellent. And over here we can see a video of the blades on the SSD shredder, and they're much finer. So you get much smaller sizes when the disk is shredded. Awesome. Well, I'm wondering, Mr. Vong, would you be willing to give us a demonstration, please?
Yes.
Excellent. Go ahead, show us how it works. Now, I'm expecting this thing to be extremely noisy. I've never actually seen one of these in real life. We're going to pop in a 3.5-inch drive. Excellent. I'm going to see how this sounds, and we can also see it shredding on the video. And I got to tell you, it's not as noisy as I'd expected. You can hardly hear it. It sounds like a very small car being crushed from a long distance. Awesome, there she goes. Excellent. There she goes. And really, I am very, very surprised how quiet that was. I was expecting a much bigger din. Can we see the final product, Mr. Vong?
Yes.
Okay, and that's what it looks like. Awesome. Now, obviously, that size is not for top secret data, but it is quite secure. If you had top secret data, you're going to use a finer blade, I guess?
Yes, a finer blade, and that's for SSD itself. Now, for hard drives itself, it's stored on the platters, but for SSD itself, it's on the flash memory chips. Okay, that needs to be shredded to very, very small sizes.
And that's all dictated by international standards, I'm guessing?
Yes, I would say the gold standard would be 2 by 2 mm. Some may go further than that into powder form, but as it is, 2 by 2 mm is good enough for now.
2 millimeters by 2 millimeter, and it's considered unrecoverable at that stage.
Yes,
now you're saying, Mr. Vong, that
Yes.
that SSDs you want 2 by 2 millimeters. So over here we can see an SSD about to go in, and let's get the live stream of the blades. In she goes. And it's deathly silent. I mean, I don't hear anything at all.
So it's a three-tiered shredding. So the camera on the left is the first. The one in the middle is in the middle shredder itself, and the third one is way at the bottom.
Also uses 3 different sets of blades, okay, to make sure it's very finely broken up and destroyed. Excellent. And could we also have a look at the finished product, Mr. Vong? Oh, yeah, much finer. Of course, you know, the disadvantage of destruction is you cannot reuse, but there is an advantage. You can recycle the parts and you can extract the minerals, correct?
Yes, absolutely correct. There are precious metal within the boards itself. So you go through a series of recovery and then metallic commodities right at the end of the process.
Excellent. So it's not wasted. That's awesome. Gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for taking the time to show us this. Hopefully we'll see you again on Secure Ninja TV in the future.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As I said, the food is delicious. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe and to like, because you never know where we're going to be next. I'm Andrew Howard for Secure Ninja TV. Talk to you again soon.